Right, police at my door part 2. I might as well tell everyone this, get it out. I remember everything. I never forget anything. I don't have to write anything down. People have often said to me, well, why don't you write this stuff down? I don't need to, because I know it. So, let's go. So, 6:30. I can see the police through there. I can see them all there. All in the green jackets and the gloves on. They didn't know I could see it because this door was shut about there. So they knock on the door. There's my door, by the way. It's boarded up, you can't see it. And I don't open it. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Have you got any symptoms? I said, it's asymptomatic. I'm talking down here, by the way. I said, it's asymptomatic. And they said, oh, we're just concerned about you. And then one of the guys actually grabbed this window here because it was open. I grabbed it and shut it. And I thought, effing hell. Anyway, I said, I'll call the police. And they all said together, we are the police. I thought, I know you are, you stupid idiots. And then they said, oh, you need to check your emails. I thought, that's interesting. How do you know I haven't checked them? And I said, I'll go to the library tomorrow. And this copper said, you do that, in a real sinister voice. So, I smelt a rat. So, I decided to barricade myself in. I put a mattress there, and a bed here, and loads of fishing wire up and down there. All the way around there. Also, I set traps. That's right, traps. Because I wasn't going to get caught with them sneaking on my balcony. So, I'll get back to that in a minute. So they keep knocking, and then the night they come round, there was about all that there was full of police, and I mean full. There was hardly any cars there because it was 5:30 in the afternoon they came round, and then over there was 3 police cars, 2 vans, an ambulance, and all sorts. So while I'm talking to this negotiator, he's asking me all kinds of questions, and then he asked me what was the wire for, and is it traps? And I thought, yeah, it's traps. And as we're going on and on, oh yeah, so they come every night. But on the night before they came, this is what happened. And I'm sure it was designed to root me out or something. I heard a load of cars come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 6 police cars right there. And I'm looking out my window, I'm thinking, oh shit, not again. And they all got out of the cars and they all ran down there. There's another block of flats down there. And then about 5 minutes later, they all ran back and they all stood around like Keystone Cops looking at this bit of paper. And I'm thinking, they've got the wrong flat. They must have the wrong flat. There's no way they could get it wrong unless somebody's given them the wrong address on purpose. I don't know. But it certainly terrified me. I thought, oh no, not again. So that was designed to ramp up my heightened awareness, which it did. Every night they knocked, my heightened awareness was increased. You can call it paranoia if you like. Wouldn't you be paranoid? Someone's banging on your door trying to drag you out. So then I told the negotiator I had a gun. I said to him, I said, if any one of you comes in here, I said, I will kill you. I will stab you in the neck. I will stab you in the eye. I said, this is my property. I've committed no crime. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not going. So when I told him he had a gun, I said, you better go and get the armed police. So he did. I also told them I'm going to commit suicide, which I had no intentions of doing, obviously. I told them I had a noose set up on the balcony, like there, and I've just got to put my head in it, and that's it. Now, he took the threat of a gun seriously, but did they take the threat of my suicide seriously? Well, they actually tried to get an airbag, but there wasn't one available. Must have been a busy night. Exactly. But this is interesting, guys, and this is going to blow your head off. Now, I'm in the hallway down there, okay, and I'm coming back into here because I don't want anyone coming up on a balcony and catching me unawares, but I'd set some traps for the unfortunate person who did try and attempt that. I'll get back to that in a minute. So I'm going from there to here. And as I come here, I look there and I see this cop. I walk around that bend there and he walks in there and he had this big box with him, carrying a big box, like a metal box. And I thought, what's that? I'd never seen anything like it in my life. So then I went down there, I said, oi, what's this box? I don't know what you're talking about. And then he was asking me, whereabouts am I in the flat? Well, obviously I'm not going to tell him because he asked me. So I said, I'm everywhere. Now, don't forget, I told him I've got a gun. And he's asked me where I am in the flat. Oh, I also told him there's somebody else in here. He said, is anybody else in here? And I thought, that's a good idea. I said, yeah, there is, and you're going to find out when you come in. I said, I've been preparing since you've been knocking on the first night. I said, so be warned, there's plenty of traps in here. And there was. I hung some, this will make you laugh, but I don't care. I hung some fishing wire down here with hooks on. Yeah, big hooks like that. So if anyone comes in, they're going to get snagged up on the clothes, and I'm going to beat the crap out of them. And I had some here. I put them there so I could, and then when they came in, I stormed out of there. I shut the door behind me, and I locked it. Obviously, I pulled my traps over first. I've come out here and I looked down there, and the spotlights were on me. It's like a movie. It must have been. It was covered, police all there, and there was a bloke stood there with a dog, and it was all full there. And they put spotlights on me like some kind of movie. Now, I came out and I pointed my thing at this policeman. He never even flinched an inch. Never even batted an eyelid. All these people out there who'd heard that I had a weapon didn't flinch an inch. Not even a millimetre. Now, if me and you were stood out here and somebody was in here who said they had a gun and they came out and they pointed something at you, you know what would happen. You'd be trying to hide behind each other. Well, they never moved a millimetre, which perturbed me. Anyway, so my idea was, see that drain pipe there? I'd already gone down that at night, and it's solid. Piece of piss. So my plan was, right, I'm going to get there and go to the balcony below, which is there. But when I came out, oh, and also, I super glued some razor blades down here. You can see the odd one there. Well, they've been taken off now. So if anyone come up and grabbed it, he's obviously going to get caught, and I'm going to come out and beat the crap out of him. Because I'm in survival mode. So what I did, I sat here. I sat on here. And as I turned around, I could see 8 riot police there, and 8 riot police in that window. Full. They just ripped all the curtains down, and they just all stood there, shining lasers at me and torches and all kinds. So I'm definitely not going to go that way. And then I realised that I'm too far away from there, and I can't get there because of my own trap. So, they were saying don't jump, and I was thinking, as if I'm going to jump, you fools. So what I did was, I hung off this balcony. So my head's here, I'm facing this way here, and I'm hanging down. And from my perspective, I can see the gap there, because my head's here now, or wherever. So I'm thinking, well, I can't go that way, so I'm just going to let go and land in there. And then I'll do me whatever I'm going to do next. It'll give me another 5 minutes. Now, as you can see, I dropped down, but my body twisted that way and I landed on that handrail right there. And it snapped in half. And that's metal, same as this one here. Right? Now, when they see me do that, they called an air ambulance straight away because they heard my back snap. So don't forget, I've hit it there, my back, then I've flipped over that way, banged my head on the balcony, the one below there, and then I'd done a complete 360 and I landed my face there. That's 30 foot. Alright? And this bloke here thought it appropriate to come in with his dog and let him gnaw the shit out of me. He bit me about 16 times. Now, when I landed, I'm going to go back in now because it's raining. When I landed, and I mean face down, because I hit the balcony underneath, done another complete 360 underneath the other balcony, and landed face down. And when I come to, well, not come to, when I sort of like realised I was alive and I was breathing, I wasn't even winded. And I said the Lord's Prayer. That's right, I said the Lord's Prayer. Because I just couldn't believe it. And everything was silent. And then the dog came in and he bit me once. And I thought, okay, I'll take that because the copper wants to be some kind of hot shot shit. And then he kept on biting me and biting me and biting me and biting me. But he's not just biting me, he's actually biting my skin, getting it in his teeth, and he's trying to pull me. So he's pulling at my skin. And I thought, right, I'm going to have to scream now because that's enough. I had the strength to say, if you don't get that dog off me, I'll rip its fucking throat out. But it's probably not an appropriate thing to say at the time, but that's how I felt. So anyway, I let the dog bite me 16 times, and then he kicked me in the face and punched me. That's right. After falling 30 foot. And then the paramedics came in. And then this woman got hold of my head. And I thought, oh my God, a human being. A nurse, a female nurse, under 30, she's got to be human. So she held my head, and then they were all coming. It took them about 45 minutes to get me on my back. And then when I turn around on my back, I'm looking up, I'm surrounded by 8 people, all salivating over me, and all panicking, and all kinds of things going on. With no masks on. The first person I seen to my right, as I looked up, was a man in a black balaclava, all dressed in black. Oh yeah, I've got to get back to that box. That box can see through walls. Now, if anybody doubts the army or the police or the government have not got these things, that's fine. But I'm telling you now, that box, whatever was in it, it wasn't the uniform for the riot police or anything like that. It wasn't anything like that. It was a square box. I even seen him going back out with it, luckily enough. I don't know how I managed to see him coming in, and I don't know how I managed to see him going out, but I did. I'm going to cut it there, because it's going to cut off anyway, and part 3. You're not going to believe the rest.